Welcome to Rage Talks, the Rage Marketing podcast delivering smart marketing in under 10 minutes.
We are your hosts, Celeste and Camilla, marketeers, founders, and big believers in straight talking strategy. Each week, we dive into one marketing problem and give you sharp, usable tips you can act on straight away.
And then we take 5 to spiral into whatever's going on in our lives, because for some reason it turns out people love hearing the chaos as much as the content, so we keep it in. This is smart marketing with personality.
Okay, let's get to it. Hello, welcome to Rage Talks, episode 1. Let's get stuck in. So what are we talking about today?
Okay, so today, episode 1, we are going to talk about why your marketing isn't working and what to do instead. So let's start with the hard truth. If your marketing is going to fail, it's failed before you've even started doing it. And why is that? That is because people confuse activity with strategy. So I'm talking about things like posting on social, sending emails, boosting a post, running a Facebook ad. That isn't strategy. That is a to-do list, isn't it?
Exactly. Yeah. And just ticking off boxes isn't going to grow your business, is it? So yeah, we find this with many businesses that think and rush into wanting to do more and more and more and more marketing, more strategy, more content, more emails, more social. And actually just take a step back, have a look at your existing content and what is the strategy behind it?
Yeah.
Is it aligned with everything that you're trying to do? Is it intentional? Is it strategic? And make sure that you're not falling for the checklist approach, which usually fails, doesn't it?
Yeah. I think what's usually happening when marketing isn't working is you're probably trying to speak to everyone, which means you're resonating with no one. You can't try and speak to everyone, we think. We'll talk about that in our next episode, actually.
Yes.
But you're probably also doing things like chasing trends instead of building a proper system. You'll be measuring vanity metrics, like looking at likes instead of leads. We see things like people changing their offer every 2 weeks because they think the last one didn't work or wasn't right, which might not necessarily be what is actually happening. The content could be good, you're just not thinking about the full strategy from start to finish.
Exactly. Yeah, it's just so frustrating seeing it. People just panic and go, right, that campaign didn't pop, let's just do a different sale, do a different promo. And that's not necessarily always the right answer. And the worst thing is as well, we see so much good content out there, like really cool stuff that is just not pointed in the right direction. And if you've got good content, wrong strategy, wrong audience, it's not going to work.
It's like creating an incredible, beautiful, stunning billboard that's perfectly to the point, but then putting it in the middle of a desert where the only person that's going to see it is probably a camel.
Like, you just wouldn't do it, would
poor
you?
Targeting.
Exactly.
Lazy strategy.
So how do we fix it then? Right. So what are we thinking in terms of... Okay.
So I really like to explain in this way. I think it's really good to think of your marketing like a relay race. So every stage you should pass the baton on to the next stage seamlessly. So you've got to think about the approach from the awareness to the interest to the action to the sale or whatever it is that you're trying to achieve, and ask yourself 3 questions. So we do this with our clients all the time. We go through their content, look at this one piece of content. Who are we actually trying to talk to with this? Who are we trying to reach? What problem are you trying to solve for them? Why should anybody care about this? And then what do you want them to do next? And how easy are you making it for them to do that?
Yes. Yeah. I love that. Just think about that. That's really easy to remember as well. And just follow those steps and in the right order as well to make sure you've got a solid strategy. Okay, so I think maybe some quick action steps if you're thinking, okay, maybe that's me or maybe that's my team and I'm not sure if we're doing this right or not. Just have a think and look at your last 3 pieces of content that you've done.
Yeah, go and audit them.
Exactly. Just, do we have a clear goal? Do we have a clear audience? And actually, what's the next step? What's the plan? Is there a plan in place? 3 things. Keep it simple. Just audit it. If maybe you find that there was no strategy or maybe there is no next step, don't panic, don't beat yourself up, just
don't keep doing it.
Just don't do it again. And that's actually what we do at Rage. That's one of the reasons why we set up the agency, is to help our clients create content that actually matters and delivers results. It's not just for the sake of it. We don't do anything just to tick off some boxes. We have a purpose.
Everything we do is strategy driven, has a reason.
Exactly.
Okay.
So
that is your marketing brains fed for the day. We like to keep it short and snappy and to the point. So let's switch gears and talk about something completely random and off topic. It's not random, actually. It's kind of perfect for this first episode.
It is, yes.
And that is the Pilates class that started a business, accidentally started a business.
Accidentally. I love that. Yeah, it's kind of our anniversary today because it was 1st of May.
Happy anniversary.
Yeah. It was 1st of May last year, wasn't it? When you randomly messaged me, I think maybe a week before, asking me to join this reformer class, Reformer Pilates. I had no idea what Pilates really was or reformer, to be honest.
Yeah. And we didn't really know each other very well.
No.
So at that point, I was basically just a stranger inviting you to come and get strapped into this
torture machine. And by the way, everybody else in the class looked like they were off to the Olympics and training for the Olympics because they all knew everything about the reformer, what to do. Top tip, by the way, if you're thinking about doing reformer, we would highly recommend
go and do the intro class
because we didn't.
We looked like absolute lunatics, and we were like the naughty kids at the back of the school bus, just trying not to laugh all the way through. It was really embarrassing. Trying to look chill,
and the shakes were real. They still are, but that was next level. But the real outtake, I think, from that story, which is a bit crazy and random, but is just say yes. When I think about it now, I didn't know what it was. We both kind of, we didn't know each other well. It was a bit scary. What was this class? I don't really know. And actually, if we didn't say yes to that, if I didn't respond saying, you know what, let's just go for it, let's try it, we wouldn't be here, would we?
Yeah. A friendship started to grow, but it wasn't just a friendship. I feel like it's been a complete lifestyle shift from that one message and that one reformer class. And it led to so many things, and eventually this business as well, didn't it?
It's just absolutely crazy. So we did so much more. We were like, right, next Pilates class, which we're still doing and love. So shout out to Emma from Harrogate Pilates. Yeah. We love you. We love the classes. we keep coming back.
It's a love-hate relationship.
Yes. But we started walking, talking, coffees, walks, business walks, plans, and here we are. So if you're scared or worried and think maybe, do I do this or not? Just say yes. Just go.
That's the takeaway, isn't it? Just say yes to weird invites from strange people, to random opportunities, because you never know what it might turn into.
Exactly. It could just change your life. So go for it.
Yeah, you don't always know the outcome, do you, when you are saying yes to something new, but it might lead to like a really big shift that you don't expect.
Yeah.
So say yes to the fun stuff, to the random stuff, to the stuff that makes you think, what the hell are we doing?
What are we doing and why? But it all turned out beautifully for us. So
it's not really, the message isn't really about Pilates or starting a business, is it? It's about connection and momentum and just opening yourself up to
new opportunities, putting it out there into the universe. So that's the wrap up, I think. Thank you for listening, and we'll be here next week for more.
Hopefully, I fell in a bush yesterday. Anything could happen between now and next week.
But more strategy and more randomness,
more chaos.
More chaos always.
Cheers.
Thank you.
Like what you heard? Then please subscribe, drop us a review, or email us a question, marketing related or totally unhinged. It's up to you. Send them to hello@ragemarketing.co.uk. And if you know someone still clinging to their dusty old marketing checklist, do them a favour and send this episode their way.
And if you're just here for the unfiltered chaos at the end, we see you and we love it. We'll be back with more strategy and a bit more chaos.